Round of applause for Claudia, please! Oh!
Do you think it is possible to achieve more with less stress? I think so. The problem is that nowadays we are bombarded with many things: social media, financial crisis, news, doom and gloom, and many, many things that are telling us you need to push yourself and be stressed. And the thing is that is then when we ask, what next? But we don't stop to hear the answers. Let me ask you, anything of this sounds familiar? Raise your hand if you have too much to do in your to-do list. Every time that you try to relax, you are thinking in the next day or what is coming next. You get easily distracted and you start to check social media, and then you start to procrastinate. And it's real. We all been there. You are not alone. We are in the society with many pressure. So it's no wonder that we are overwhelmed and stressed. But the thing is that the only way to live a life with less stress, and I'm not telling without stress, because we need a quote of stress to motivate and function, is to choose how we use our time. And that is the problem. We don't know how we think we know. But the reality is many times we don't know. Being effective with your time is not a one thing for one day. It doesn't change overnight. You need to be consistent, perseverant, and a little bit of discipline. We don't like the word discipline, but I can reassure you, with discipline, you create habits. And when you create habits, you can get progress faster. And it's then when we are in that crazy thing that we have to slow down, ask the important question, and reassess our lives. Because it's a state of mind. When you start to train your mind in that you can achieve things without overwhelming. So imagine for a moment you are a balloon, colorful balloon. And you start to fill it up with your daily experiences, with your problems, the pressures, and everything. And you start to grow and grow and grow. And there is a point where you cannot hold it anymore. And you let loose. And you feel deflated and frustrated. Or maybe you don't want to lose the balloon and you keep it, hold it tightly, and you keep feeling in the pressure, the social media, the crisis, every single thing inside, and boom, you explode. And you reach burnt out, and you have to take the pieces off and begin from zero. That is not the way. We should be living a life with joy, because life is too short, and we shouldn't be living with regrets and overwhelm. You can live a life better on your terms. But a quick story. There is a client of mine that she was exhausted. And I asked her to do a time audit to understand how she was using her time. And the results were shocking. Shocking. She was looking for news 11 hours a week. We have 168 hours a week. 11 hours a week watching news. What you are going to learn? Sadly, bad things. And she was spending only 16 with her family. So she felt sad. And sometimes we need a big wake-up call. She felt guilty that she wasn't spending time with her family and she wasn't looking her children growing up. For me, has been when I moved to Scotland and I left my family behind, or when my son born with all his problems. And last year, I was diagnosed with breast cancer as well. So I had to be flexible. But because I understand how I use my time, I can take look for myself, my health, but also keep doing what I love, is to help people to be less stressed. Because you are the most important asset in your life. Nobody else. Nobody can live your life. And time is the second one. Because you cannot stop it, you cannot save it, and you cannot get back. When time goes, it goes. And we shouldn't be living with guilt. So can you put a price on living a life happy and less overwhelmed? Probably not. You have all your life ahead, and you can get your results. So don't be the deflated balloon or the broken one. Choose to be a shining, bright balloon and rise up. And when you are feeling down, you can always top it up. But you are in control, and you have many things to win. Thank you very much.